Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome back to another instant post-game reaction. Bayern Munich, yeah, won. They did the business. Now they go forward. Is it semi-finals now? Semi-finals. Just when I thought, I predicted Arsenal were going to beat Bayern Munich. I thought, look at the first leg. The first leg, they were really, really unlucky. But yeah, we're going to get into this one, man. We're going to get into this one. So excuse me for the lateness. I had to go and collect somebody from their work. My wife. She's just over there. But yes. Oh, using the wrong one. What am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, Alex? You got the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 1-0 to Bayern at Munich, and I am surprised to say the least. Now, where do what we usually like to start? Well, we like to start at the beginning, and the beginning was supposed to be, and it is, the starting 11. This was Mikel Arteta's, nobody else's, Mikel Arteta's starting 11. He chose his players. He brought his players in. These are his players. So you got Raya in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Tomiyasu. I'll get to him in a moment. Rice, Jorginho. I'll get to him in a moment. Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. I'll get to Kai Havertz in a moment. So this was the 11. A pretty strong 11. I mean, I don't really think I've got any arguments with this starting 11. Tomiyasu, possibly. I think Kiev probably hasn't had the best of last few games. So the reason being they brought in Tomiyasu in more mobile and probably could douse and subdue the threat of Leroy Sané. So that was, for me, that was a good shout. That was a good shout. But apart from that, there was no Trossard. I think I said on my last show, you know, I have been saying for the longest time that Trossard should be starting, but he scored the majority of his goals. I think he scored 4 goals in the Champions League coming off from the bench. So he didn't start. He didn't get to start there. So Martinelli came in for him. And Jorginho, we didn't see Thomas Partey. The man who lost the party couldn't party today. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, so this was the 11. And looking at the first half, I was really surprised how Bayern Munich, I mean, they let Arsenal have the majority of the possession. And I was surprised because to me, they looked like, very tentative. But I think that was always going to be the game plan. You have the possession, but once you get to, our half, not so much the final third, that's when we're going to pressure you. But they let Arsenal have the possession, man. Arsenal had not many chances. There were not many chances in the first half. And I was thinking, right, okay. Now, Arsenal kind of went toe-to-toe with Bayern Munich in the first half. A little bit like chess, playing chess. Defense, counter-attack. No. We'll go back, defend, possession. Second half, I'm thinking, right, okay. And Bayern Munich was the team that came out from the starting block so fast. So fast. I mean, they had a couple of opportunities, isn't it, to score. It didn't happen, obviously. And I was really, really surprised. Really, really surprised that Arsenal. I don't know what Arsenal were. What was Mikel Arteta thinking or doing? This match was very reminiscent of the game against Aston Villa. First half, wonderful stuff, promising stuff. Second half, went out like a lame duck, really. So yeah, man, I thought that Arsenal would have beaten Bayern Munich. Really, I thought Arsenal would have bounced back from the defeat against Aston Villa. I know the quality going in the Champions League. Bayern Munich. I mean, Manuel Neuer, man. Oh my goodness! Talk about sweeper, goalkeeper, left foot, right foot, cheeky, knows when to come out, claim the ball. I mean, he was really good. Whereas David Raya was left floundering a couple of times. I think there was a pass back by, was it Ben White, or I can't remember who the defender was, and it was almost an own goal. David Raya, I don't know where David Raya was going. Oh my goodness, but it wasn't a good night, obviously. So we are knocked out the Champions League. So come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the game. I cannot, for the life of me, think about putting a player. No, none of them. Odegaard, no. Bukayo Saka, really no. Kai Havertz, no. Ben White, no. Saliba, relatively anonymous. Gabriel Magalhães, who else was there? Declan Rice. I don't know. But at least now Arsenal can focus on the Premier League. And here's a big criticism now. Not so much of the players, because again, like I said on the last show, Mikel Arteta sets up the players. He chooses the 11. This is down to him. How is it now the players are not able to come up with a sucker punch? They couldn't do it against Aston Villa. They couldn't do it last season, even though there was no pressure last season. They couldn't do it against Bayern Munich. And, you know, when you look at, you see how Arsenal played in the first half, you're thinking, you're playing at the Allianz, right? You've got so much possession in the first half. Where's the knockout punch? Where was the knockout punch? Because, you know, I'm looking at, where is it? I need to get up here. Oh my goodness. Is that it? I've lost it now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've lost it. Or maybe I didn't save it. Yeah, that's what's happened. I haven't saved it. But anyway, so the goal. Now, I've already seen that people are blaming Gabby and Martinelli for ball watching. Now I'm looking at the shot here, the still shot here of Declan Rice. Declan Rice is like this. I'm not sure what's he doing. What, protect? Was it zone? What was he trying to do? What was he trying to do? I mean, you know, that header by Kimmich, quality. And there were a couple of warning shots. Was it in the second half? It was the second half. When there's a header that hit the crossbar. So there were warning shots before. But to blame Martin for, you know, to be thinking, all right, okay, I've done my defending, that's it, leave it to somebody else. To blame him for the goal, I think was unfair. This saying about, you know, when we win as a team. When we lose as a team. We don't, you know, point at each other saying, "Oh, it was your fault because you didn't defend. Oh, it was your fault because you missed so many chances." Where was Kai Havertz? It's all well and good when we're playing against teams like, I don't know, dare I say, Everton, Fulham, Sheffield United, Luton, flat track bully boys. But when the moment requires that extra mile, the extra bit of quality, and we're found wanting yet again. Now, I'm not about to rant, because I did say Arsenal, you know, are not going to win the Champions League, although I thought they would have beaten Bayern Munich. And for damn sure, I did say as well, then they're not going to win the Premier League. I mean, they can focus now on the Premier League, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, it's a shame. I don't know how come I didn't get this the last frame frame of the header. So come in the live chat. If you want to, and let me know your thoughts about the game. Were you surprised or were you not surprised? Again, let's look at the starting 11. This was the 11. You know, Mikel Arteta's boys. I'm not saying Mikel Arteta out again for the 1000th time. This is down to the board. If they say, actually, you know what, we can see that Mikel Arteta is not the person to get Arsenal over the line. Over the line means to win major trophies. That'll be down to the board. To Edu, you know, Josh Kroenke, maybe, I don't know, his father. I really don't know. But yeah, I was surprised to see how Arsenal again capitulated. It's like their plan B B to me looked like, let's just play for a draw and make it go to penalties. Oh, really? They just didn't have that extra quality. I mean, I was thinking that, Harry Kane is going to score. He didn't score. Did not score. A total shutout, an eclipse for Harry Kane. But anything beyond that, I'm thinking, where was the extra quality? We've been talking about Kai Havertz. In these games of such significance, going for major honours, you want your players like £65 million man to another shutout. He was relatively anonymous. Bukayo Saka, yeah, he got tag team. They had two players on him some of the time. But I'm thinking, you know what? When you're 1-to-1 with the defender, just go all guns blazing. Don't slow it down so then try and have a burst of energy. Take him on, take the ball past him. But we've said that so many times. Martinelli didn't have the best of games. Trossard came on, couldn't do anything. Gabriel Jesus came on, hasn't scored a goal in his last 9 appearances. No, I think 1 goal in 9 appearances. And that's for a striker, our number 9. Those stats are not good. They're not good enough. But again, when you're looking for the extra piece of quality to get the team over the line, we're found wanting yet again. And that's why I put up this guy's face. Where is he? It's down to Mikel Arteta. Your job is to get the best out of your players in easy times as well as tough times. Looking for leaders, you have to be that leader. Lead by example. Okay? And just couldn't do it. Personally, there are question marks to be asked about Mikel Arteta. Is he the person to take Arsenal over the line? I don't think so. But I'm not saying that to say, I'm Arteta out. I'm not Arteta out. That's down to the board members. Right. So let's go. I'm not sure where we're going to go. Where are we going? We'll go. We can go into the live chat. We've only had a couple of comments. Emerson says, cagey first half. Both teams cancelled each other out. But Emerson, you've got to say, I was, it's understandable because you don't want to give away an inch to your opponent. But again, come at the moments, the margins of error. Where was it? I think Martinelli probably had the best chance. The ball came to him very, very quickly. He stuck at his left foot, and Manuel Neuer saved it. But there should have been more moments like that, cutting-edge moments for us to put Bayern Munich away. So I get it. The first half, a little bit cagey. Yeah, okay. But I thought Arsenal equipped themselves quite well in the first half. The Allianz is no easy place to go to, But I thought, okay, right, Arsenal are showing some. But come, the moment of truth, we were found wanting again. Anyway. But man of the match, for me, Raya, unlucky for the goal, as we did not close down Kimmich, who went on to score as Martinelli was caught ball watching. Again, I'm not going to blame Martinelli for that. Yeah, there were other opportunities where we should have, gone hammer and tongue and scored goals. Didn't happen. And you know what, Emerson? That's the difference between a good side and a great side. Now, PSG, they showed it last night against Barcelona. They are a good side. They have not won the Champions League yet. It might happen. It might happen. A new name on that trophy there. But that's the difference between a good side that can just beat mid-table teams and teams that languishing at the bottom of the table. But again, when it comes that we're looking and waiting for the extra piece of quality, and it hasn't happened, you've got to question the manager. You have to question the manager because, you've got the whole week or like 3 or 4 days to prepare the players. And we know what Mikel Arteta is like, bags of energy on the sidelines, barking out orders. He's the one setting up the players. Anyway. Right. I'm not sure why I can't see. Oh. Okay, we're not streaming live to our Twitter feed, so just give me a moment. Again, if you think there are any worthy, I don't know, player of the match for Arsenal at least, come in the live chat. I mean, Emerson thinks David Raya is a worthy mention there. I find it very hard to give it to any of our players when we lose, and especially of the gratitude, the enormity of this game. Right. Let me just do this. Put this link out there into the universe at least. Bear me a second. And in this moment in time, I'm not sure. I did see the Man City and the Real Madrid game has gone into extra time. Phil Foden had probably the best chance to win it for them. Right, okay, say that we are live. Let's have a look and see what's happened there. Let me refresh the page. Right, okay. So penalties are in progress. Yeah, so I have no idea. I have no idea on that. So come in live chat. Let me know your thoughts, before we wrap up this latest instant post-game reaction. And I am disappointed because I did say to my good friend James Rowe, you know what? Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich. And he got it wrong as well, because he did say to me, it will go to penalties and Bayern Munich will knock out Arsenal. But it didn't go to penalties. They did not need penalties at the Allianz Stadium. Right, okay. So Emerson has just come in and said that Man City are out on penalties. It's very difficult to win back-to-back Champions League. I think, what was the last team that did that? I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, Mikel Arteta, I think we play, is it Wolves? Let's have a quick look. Arsenal, there we go. Yeah, we play Wolves on Saturday. Will I be doing? Yes, I will be doing an instant post-game reaction. I'm going to be looking after a family member, but I'll find time after the match. It's a 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Another late one indeed. Right. No, we have Wolves. We've got Wolves on Saturday. Okay. Let's do this. And I recognize this person. We've got some news coming up shortly about Friday. Oh dear, we didn't take our chances, Martinelli and Saka, and that's what I said, isn't it? I don't like the stuff about it's Martinelli ball watching. He's to blame. No, we should have had more opportunities. And again, our marquee signer of 2 seasons ago, Gabriel Jesus, he's looking like a below par striker, man. Number 9. Can't buy a goal for love or money. Well, for love, not for money. That's something completely different. Don't want to get in the realms of betting, that kind of scandal stuff. But yeah, again, in the moment of truth, we are found wanting again. We've been weighed and we have been conquered in Europe yet again. And I know a large section of our fan base have not seen Arsenal win European silverware. Thank God I've seen the promised land. 1994. Anyway, I don't want to upset. Oh dear. Champions League question you asked. Sorry. Right. Okay. Right. Gotcha. I think it was a case of an Aston Villa effect coming to haunt us in Europe. But Ralph, you say that, but I was looking for them to bounce back. How Unai Emery outmaneuvered Mikel Arteta yet again for the fourth time. I thought, right, okay, then that's an opportunity for Mikel Arteta to shake off that coat of arrogancy, talk to his players, for the players to come true and get the business done. You go into the Allianz, the first half, think, oh, right, okay, you can go toe-to-toe with Bayern Munich. But at the moment of truth, Ralph, Arsenal found wanting yet again. Right, so Mr. Okay, says a weak mentality. From who? From the manager or the players or both? From the manager or the players or both? You know, because yeah, let me know. The number 9 shirt is a Jinx squad number. Can't be because Alan Smith, Smudger, scored a goal. Was he not wearing a number 9? No? Was he not wearing a number 9, Emerson? I think he was. Right. Let's see if there's any questions to be asked or answered. Yeah, not good. When you shut out a Harry Kane, because I was chatting to somebody saying, you know what's going to happen as day follows night. You know Harry Kane's going to score against Arsenal. Well, he didn't score. You shut him out. You shut him down. Now go the extra mile and get the business. Go there, get the business done. We couldn't do that. Questions are going to be asked about the players' mentality, even more so about Mikel Arteta's ability to get his players mentally ready to get the job done and finished. Right, just a few more minutes because I got some work to do. A manager, he picks them and the formation. Mr. Biggity, I said that from the beginning. I said it from the beginning. These are his players. He talks to them in the week. He shouts at them game time on the sidelines. Can't get them over the line. And we won't be winning the Premier League anytime soon. Alex, a colleague at my place of work, said that what did I think about today's match? I said that it was a chance for us to go at it. We didn't take the opportunity yet again. Well, Ralph, I said that. I predicted that Arsenal, well, maybe foolishly, that they would beat Bayern Munich. And talk about false hope. Look at the first half thinking, all right, come on, get in there. Yeah, all right. Oh, second half. Bayern Munich came out of the starting blocks like a bat out of hell. Like the Evid Schooners. Thank you for that, geezer. Since Alan Smith till now, how many of our players played in that number have been injured or less? And yeah. I don't like to think of the number 9 being a jinx. It's just when I see players that have come from Chelsea and players that have come from Man City, if these players are so good, do you think really, a Pep Guardiola would have, sold Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, who was reported in his own words, the only reason why he left Man City wasn't because he wasn't for game time. Wait, actually, it was for game time. He found that he wasn't going to get chosen for a Champions League game. And he called his mum, and then he decided that he wanted to leave Man City. So it wasn't like Pep said, oh, you know what, you can leave. We've had enough of you. Zinchenko, why are you going to choose Zinchenko to play in the left-back position? With all his vulnerability, the lack of mobility, why are you going to play him in that position there? He's not a left-back. He's a wing-back. Ajax question: we are now 3 trophies out. If we don't do the league, where's Arteta's future? His future, Ralph or bro, lies in the hands of the people upstairs, the directors. So if it's probably Richard Garlick, Edu, Josh Kroenke, his future is decided by them. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm Arteta out. They decide. But I know what's going to happen. Irrespective of us failing again for another season, because last season was probably the best season for us to win the Premier League. There will still be talk about offering him another, 24 months contract. He's not going anywhere too soon, Ralph. But his future lies in the hands of the directors, not in California TV. I hope that answered your question for you. Numbers or places are not jinx. It's a lack of a preparation or fitness or lack of a strategy and not a good enough mentality, as Mr. Bigot said there. Yes, a sad indictment. Am I surprised that Arsenal lost? I think it's more of the fashion. Again, very reminiscent of how we played against Aston Villa. Seemed to be well equipped in the first half. Then Arteta made those changes in the second half. We just fell off the cliff. Very reminiscent. So you've got to question now Arsenal's mentality. 6 games to go now in the Premier League. We are we second? Second? Or are we third? Second. We're second. I know there's only 2 points in it. You know, Arsenal have to win all their games. That's all they have to do. Homework for you. Oh, no, I don't do my homework. I don't do homework. I'm sorry. Those days are over. But I never did my homework. My brother Ralph will tell you. Those are the players that we have played in number 9. See who are there, and I'm not having a pop at you. Oh, I'm not really bothered with you having a pop at me or not, but I'm not doing my homework. As simple as that. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just another season going by. You know, Man City now can focus now on the Premier League. Erling Haaland, he looks off form, even though he scored the previous match. And to me, it's like somebody was telling me, it's like you're on the motorway. Everyone is stuck in the traffic. And there's Man City in the other lane that you're not supposed to, drive in, just going at a slow pace, watching everyone stuck in traffic. And then they stop to have a picnic. Everyone gets back into the car and they just go at a slow pace, but they arrive at the destination where they're supposed to get to. Meanwhile, everyone's just stuck in the traffic on the motorway. That is what Man City are like. Yeah, sure, they've had some blips. All teams are going to have some blips unless you can go unbeaten all season. That's only happened once. But Pep Guardiola, 4 Premier League titles on the bounce, incoming. Dearie me. Arsenal's best team in decades couldn't beat Bayern Munich. Worst team in decades. And it's funny, you said, that was the other thing I was thinking about. I was thinking, when we got trounced by them with an aggregate of 10-2. I mean, that was a hot Bayern Munich team there, innit? And not the best of Bayern Munich teams, and they still beat us. They still beat us, brother. They still beat us. But I tell you what, Manuel Neuer, oh, what a goalkeeper, man. What a goalkeeper. I mean, you could just be sat in the middle of the pitch just having, a tea and sandwiches and let him get on with it, innit? I mean, the guy just exudes confidence. And that's what you want. As a defender, you want to know you're going to be assured that whatever happens, the goalkeeper's got your back. Much like Aston Villa's goalkeeper. But we're not going to talk about him. We won't talk about him. Arsenal has to win all 3 games. I think it's a big ask. Do you know what, Ralph? I don't like to go beyond the next game. You know, I don't forecast, oh, you know what? In May, we've got these matches. We might get, 9 points. And I know, no, one game at a time. But, yeah, okay. Will M. Hooper, where have you been, bro? Where have you been? It's such a long time, man, but good to see you. It's time to get real now. This fan base can't accept the horrible truth that maybe, just maybe, Arteta isn't the one to take us to the level we think we're at. As good as a coach as he is. Will M. Hooper, good to see you back, brother. And I said that. I said it within the first 10 minutes of doing the show, that questions are going to be asked. When it comes to the moment of truth, is Mikel Arteta, I'm not saying this, well, I am saying it, but I'm not saying it. Is Mikel Arteta the manager, head coach, whatever you want to call him, the person to get Arsenal over the line? One of the best teams that still hasn't won major trophies. One of the best promising teams. One of the best promising teams we've had in a long time. Can't get them over the line. And he won't get them over the line in the Premier League. But good to see you back, bro. Good to see you back, man. If Arsenal pulls a win of the Premiership, I will buy all the members of Canon 4 TV around in the final day. Well, Ralph, I can tell you, I know for sure you don't have enough. You don't have enough money for that, man. So don't make promises you can't keep, bro. But anyway, be safe in the knowledge that Arsenal are not going to win the Premier League. There will be another twist and turn moment towards the end of the season. Keep dreaming, Emerson. Thanks, Answer. Good to see you as well, mate. Yeah, nice one, bro. Nice one. Right, just a few more minutes running, and let's see what else the cat dragged in. All right, there's nothing else there. Nothing else there. And definitely there's nothing else. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Here we go again. In that group. Anyway, Ben White did not close in fast. That you caused the goal. Well, you know what, Donex, I did say win as a team, lose as a team. As Arsenal fans, stroke supporters, we like to look for not so much somebody to blame. You know, we don't feel good unless we blame somebody, innit? Like me, I'm kind of blaming Mikel Arteta. That's right, I'm blaming him. Yeah. I was hoping too much. The hope of this team can hurt us as much as we support and love them. Right. So a little bit of news, not so much about Bayern Munich beating Arsenal. Yeah, not one of the best Bayern Munich teams, and yet they still beat Arsenal. This Friday will be the return of the Easy Talk, the first Easy Talk in over a month. Yeah, so probably the longest time we've been without the Easy Talk. And I'll tell you what, because the channel will be coming to an end, I haven't missed doing the Easy Talk. I haven't. I've been doing other stuff more interesting, spending more time with my wife. But the Easy Talk will be coming back on Friday. And boys, are going to be a hot one. We're going to be talking about the Aston Villa game. Yeah, you thought I forgot about that, innit? We're going to be talking about the Aston Villa game as well as this game. Arsenal, at least, are out of the Champions League. All right, people. That is that. So the next time you will see me, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Will be Friday. And then tune in on Saturday for the instant post-game reaction. The Easy Talk has almost always been 7:30 p.m. And do you know what? On Friday, it will be 7:30 p.m. UK time. But until then, from the studios of Canon for the TV, the studios, this has been Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.